Today could not be a better day on FC26 unless EA were to unlock my main account's transfer market. It's been 12 days, EA. Respond to my appeal. But there are so many things dropping in FC26. Not only do we have a leaked end-of-an-era SBC that has made my Lionel Messi investment absolutely skyrocket. Not only do we have a leaked evolution that we can invest for, not only do we know the entire Season 2 Season Pass already, but we've got the return of one of the greatest promos in the history of Ultimate Team. That's right, the Ultimate Scream promo is dropping very, very soon. If we go back all the way to FIFA 17, that is when FIFA dropped the Ultimate Scream for the first time. And I still remember investing in that Fellaini 80 rated card and losing so many coins. That's where I learned to sell into the hype to guarantee my profit, because I think I lost maybe 2 million coins on that Fellaini alone. But we had Ultimate Scream in FIFA 18. We had Ultimate Scream in FIFA 19. We had Ultimate Scream in FIFA 20, and then it disappeared. Just with all of the other great promos, pretty much just disappeared over the last few years. Well, hopefully this starts a trend of bringing back some of the best promos we've seen in previous years that we haven't seen in the last couple of FCs. FC26 could be the revival of that. This is an absolutely fantastic day for FC26. And if you think it's already good, just wait until you see my division rival reward. What's the most important thing in FC26 Ultimate Team? It's coins. And where can you get the cheapest coins? At Loot Bar. It's the cheapest and it's the safest coin trading platform on the entire market. It's 10% cheaper than all the other platforms. And if you use my code Nitro, they're going to give you an extra 8%. And if that's not enough percent, they're going to give you 5% more coins than what you even paid for. Loot Bar has quick delivery within a half an hour. Big creators use it, and it also has great reviews. Don't forget code Nitro at checkout. We'll start with the tradable player pick, see if we can get anything here. I'm hoping for something like, whoa, oh my God, Alexia Putellas from out of nowhere, 330,000 coins. That's the only tradable card that we get out of Rivals Rewards. We just got Alexia Putellas. I almost straight up just didn't even record my Rivals Rewards because my pack luck's been so bad this year. I just felt like it was never going to be in the video. This is definitely going in the video. I absolutely do not mind grabbing an Alexia Putellas from an 80 plus times 3 tradable pack. And to be honest with you guys, I still haven't unlocked my companion app because I guess I haven't played enough games. I've been trying to unlock the companion app on this brand new account because we have the transfer market obviously on console, but on the web app, I think you have to complete every single one of the objectives and foundations. We are almost done. I have completed everything except for On Your Way. I have to play 9 more games and I'm done. And hopefully the transfer market will unlock because it says complete these objectives to access the transfer market. Now, for most new accounts, I would assume that's for all of the transfer markets. I already had the transfer market on console. I'm just hoping to get it on companion app because I trade a lot on the companion app. I do my Friday flips mostly on the companion app. I'm on the go during the weekends. I like to relist cards when I'm in bed. I don't want to get up to my console every single time. Hopefully that ends up working. But the point is, I haven't been trading as much as I've been even playing the game, trying to actually unlock the transfer market, but it's kind of made it worth it because we now got that Alexia Putellas as a reward for the grind that we have been putting into gameplay. But we also made a big investment yesterday, and it was in Lionel Messi, his gold card. We could have also gone for another card, but we went with the Messi, and it worked out really well because we got the leak for the end of the era Busquets today. This Busquets, obviously we knew it was either going to be him or Jordi Alba, and both of them play for Inter Miami. Now, if it had been Jordi Alba, the Jordi Alba card that has risen, the Jordi Alba card, the team of the week from last week, that has gone to 25,000 coins. That was only 16K yesterday. That card would not have had that kind of rise had it been Jordi Alba who got leaked. But since he links to Busquets and doesn't get replaced by his own end of the era card, it has done very, very well. And Lionel Messi also has gone up. He's peaked over 11,000 coins. And yesterday you saw he was at 8K. And a lot of you guys got involved earlier this week for 7K. But we got in yesterday at about 8,000 coins. And he has spiked up again. He went to over 11,000 coins. So if you made profit on the Messi, drop a W in the comments down below. For me, this card is going out of packs today when the new content comes because we know he's going to get a rating reload card. but I still think selling right now might be the move because there are a lot of people who have invested in this Messi. We don't know exactly when this Busquets end of the era SBC is coming out. And even though it goes out of packs, we have seen cards over the last couple of weeks. And obviously we lost coins on the Ekatike, so I keep bringing him up. This card went out of packs last week. People had invested in him, ready for him to go out of packs, and he only dropped pretty much all week. He settled on Tuesday, but over the weekend, he dropped a lot, even though he was out of packs. He wasn't being supplied from packs. He was being supplied from people's transfer lists. So we have to be careful about the Lionel Messi as well, and any of the other investments. Like Jordi Alba obviously has been out of packs for a little while, but even then, you're looking at 9,000 coin profit on every single Jordi Alba. I just do not see a situation where this card goes that much higher. His cap is 32K, obviously. I think that in the long term, he could go higher, but when we're looking at this much profit in such a short amount of time, take it. Honestly, just take the profit. Now, with your liquid coins going into this promo Friday, what you could do for Ratings Reload Team 2 is wait and see if some of these MLS cards drop in price, because they are inflated right now. Even cards like Landon Donovan, who isn't like a direct link Inter Miami like Messi and Jordi Alba is, he's a hero card, so he still gets great chemistry with that Sergio Busquets SBC. And you can see that the hype of this SBC has made these cards go up. At his low point on Tuesday, he was about 56,000 coins. He even rose to about 64,000 coins going into Thursday when this end of an era SBC was fully leaked. So when the end of the era card design was leaked, he was 56K. When the end of the era Busquets was leaked, he was 64K, and now he's 72. That is a big rise in a short amount of time. That's a card you would want to sell if you have it, but if he goes back down to like 60,000 coins or less, it's a card that maybe I'll invest in, but it's not right after this video goes up. You should be buying these kind of cards from MLS, and it doesn't have to just be Donovan. You could also look at cards like Beasley. You could look at a card like Heung-min Son for the higher budgets. That card's up a lot, but he did peak at like 430. He's on his way back down now. Could be a shout. Keep an eye on him. Even Brad Guzan right there at 15,000 coins. That could be a good shout. Just MLS should rise overall, but we want it to come down first before we invest because they're inflated right now into the hype. So we've got to wait a little bit more. Even Denny Bouanga could be a decent shout with that 88 pace and 4-star, 4-star. Now for the most exciting part of today's video, ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen. I think it's like 98% gentlemen that watch my videos. We've got the Return of the Ultimate Scream promo. These cards right here, Luis Suarez Doumbia, these are just predictions. You know, Luis Suarez, kind of like Count Dracula because he's bit 4 people during his professional career. Doumbia also looks like a pretty scary card. They've kind of gone for the card design that looks like a T-Rex mouth. I'm not sure if I like it or not. That is kind of weird. The T-Rex mouth and then the moon in the background. Now, I do like the card colors and I do like the moon in the background. The T-Rex teeth is a little bit weird, but you know what? I'm still excited for this promo because if you guys don't know what this is, this existed back in the day between like FIFA 17 and I think FIFA 20 was the last year that we had it. But FIFA 17, it looked like this. It wasn't too much, especially when you look at these cards initially. And yes, when you look at a promo from FIFA 17, that upgraded Pirlo did have 40 pace. That is exactly what the card looked like. The Per Mertesacker had 28 pace. That is what it looked like. But once Halloween came around, the cards got upgraded, and then they had 99 pace, and they had 99 shooting. Now, they only normally boosted like 2 of the stats. So for Pirlo, obviously, it would be pace. For Mertesacker, it would obviously be pace. And then for a couple of days, they were just the most OP cards in the game because they had 99 stats in October. This was FIFA 18. You can kind of see some of those base cards were much better than what they were in FIFA 17, but still not really looking like the upgraded cards that we see in the game today. Now, as we take a look at FIFA 19, you can actually see those 99 upgraded stats right there for like Bas Dost, who had 99 pace, 99 shooting. Busquets, same thing. For Pepe, he had 99 defense and 99 physicality. You could have given his gold card 99 physicality knowing the type of player he was. Either way, that's kind of how the promo works. But the exciting part is that they don't have those upgraded stats when the cards initially come out. But then when Halloween rolls around, they get this big upgrade for just a few days.
and then they go back to that initial upgrade. So Balotelli might have been 85 pace initially, gets a big upgrade to 99 for a few days, and then comes back down. Now, whether they make those cards stay at 99 pace or they bring them back down, we're not sure what EA Sports are going to do this year yet, but that's how it's worked in the past for most of the Ultimate Screams. And of course, I'm going to keep you updated on all of the leaks for this next Ultimate Scream promo over the next couple of weeks. So make sure to subscribe right now if you haven't yet, and turn on those notifications because I'm very excited for this next Ultimate Scream promo. Now, we're going to get through the next bit of news on like a speed run. We're going to go very fast, so lock in. Season 2 is going to be Brazil themed because they won the 1970 World Cup. If you're following along, the first season was England 1966. They're probably going to go in order of every single season throughout the rest of the year. And so the order of the teams that won the World Cup. So Brazil 1970, Germany 1974, Argentina 1978, Italy 1982. Now, obviously, you're going to have some repeat winners, and they're probably not going to include those repeat winners. And so it skips to France 1998, Spain 2010. And then if each season is about a month long, well, that would lead us right in to the World Cup in 2026, which would probably be season 8, guys. So that's probably what we're going to see. It is just a prediction, but if I had to put money on it, that's exactly what I would think is going to happen. Now, there is a pack code leak that is pretty exciting because we've had rumors of these monthly rewards returning, and there's a monthly reward that is thrown into the pack code, a pack that guarantees an icon in 44 versions of Team of the Week players that are UT Champions versions from October. So if you've been playing FUT Champs during October and this weekend, it will contribute to getting these rewards that haven't all been leaked quite yet. But if that is the case, and it looks like it's going to be, we're going to have the return of monthly rewards, which is big because FUT Champ rewards definitely haven't been as good this year as previous years. But if they make it up to us with some good FUT Champ monthly rewards, I think a lot of people would be happy. Now, if you guys have made it this far in the video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like on the video right now. Now, here's an opportunity to make some coins and make some investments. A new Max 82 Right Wing Evolution is coming to Ultimate Team very, very soon. It's going to get a stats upgrade, and a maximum of 3 positions on the card is required to fit into the Evo. This is a template here. Doku does fit into the Evolution. I don't think it's going to be that big of an upgrade right there, but he does fit into the Evo, so it's a card to keep your eye on, because if this Evolution doesn't drop today on Friday, and this card is obviously going to still be in packs, there's maybe going to be a good opportunity to buy a card like Doku and then sell into the hype of the coming day, Saturday or Sunday, whenever this Evo actually is going to drop. But it could be today, genuinely. But some of the cards that do fit into this, Alanga also fits. So there's obviously like no pace requirement or pace maximum to fit into the Evo, because both Doku and Alanga have a lot of pace. Obviously, Doku also has that playstyle plus on his card, which makes it so that you kind of can fit any card into this Evo that has a lot of pace or a playstyle plus. But the thing that confuses me is that this guy asked if Ansu Fati fits into the Evo, and Foot Police Leaks said yes, he does. Ansu Fati doesn't play right wing or right mid. You take a look at Ansu Fati's card. Let me look at that Team of the Week. This card, it plays left wing and left mid. So I just don't think that, maybe he just didn't look at the position and he replied to that guy. Either way, I don't think that fits the Evo, but I have gone out and done some research on cards that could potentially fit this evolution, and here is a list of them. So Ismail Assar right here is one of the cards that I'm looking at. He does have 93 pace right there. He is 82 rated. He plays right wing. He's in the Premier League. This would be a card that I'm looking at as an investment right there. Then you've got a couple other cards like I am not investing in him. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not investing in him. But Oliver Burke could maybe be a good one. 94 pace on that card right there. These out-of-pack Team of the Weeks, I really, really do like as investments. But as we scroll down, we can get to, you know, that Jeremy Doku there. He's 6.8 thousand coins. Might come down a little bit more. Sariegi, this is a card that a lot of people have liked, especially as a link to some of those other cards that are in Liga F. That's a great left-wing option at 88 pace right there. Karim Adeyemi might fit into this, and he obviously has that that playstyle plus right there as well. But Adeyemi could be a great shout as well. That card's come down in price a decent bit today, so you're starting to get a pretty good discount on him. If that fits into the Evo, that would be absolutely spectacular. And then maybe there's a couple other cheaper cards on here. Maybe Malo Gusto, but he only plays right mid instead of right wing, so that could be a little bit shakier. Endrick fits into the evolution most likely. So there's a couple more options for you guys right there if you wanted to invest for this Evo. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. But if you want more trades and investments from the #1 trader of all time, which unfortunately isn't me, it's Fut Peppy, join his live trading service. He sends you trades straight to your phone every single day, what you should buy them for, when you should sell them, and you make millions. It's only €5 to get involved right now. The link is in the description. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.